Hey everyone, it's me again. Welcome to another episode of Black Power Rise. You know, I always say this to people. Life's challenges isn't meant to break us. It's only to make us stronger. And if you can open your mind and have a heart, and which we all have hearts, but it's what's in our heart. So I'm going to use Adam and Eve, for example. For those that know, you know, when they were kicked out the garden and God kicked them out because he didn't want them touching or even eating off of the tree of life so they can live forever and be like him. That's not what he wanted. That's not what he envisioned for us. So, you know, when they were kicked out the garden, they knew what they did was wrong, and at the same time they didn't let that break them. Yes, their feelings were hurt because now their eyes were open, but you know, when Eve gave birth to Cain and Abel, she embraced that, and that's what I want you guys to do, because she didn't say, oh God, I'm having all of this pains in my stomach, and after giving birth, I'm in so much pain. No, she was happy on top of that because God gave her the ability to create life. He gave both of them the ability to create life. Yes, that was her punishment, the going through the pain, but my point is, I want you all to know that, you know, when you're going through challenges, when you're trying to reach that goal, it's all part of the journey of you being successful. So just know you've got to embrace that. But today, also, I want to talk about this here. My 7th novel called Pure Evil. This novel here, it was my first graphic novel when it came out. And you'll fall in love with the characters there that I've created, and one of my boys in coma and his son Go, who I call him Go, but Anthony is his name, and my boy Clarence. Anyway, they didn't know that I was gonna create a book to it. On top of that, I'm coming out with another book in 2024 called Pure Evils When Cities Collide, which is even great. I didn't even know I would add that to my clothing line, as you can see here. It's the Pure Evil collection. But this is what I mean when, you know, ideas, us as creative people, we always have ideas. And on top of that, it's a part of success. And the clothing line is going well. I'll put the description in that so you guys can check out the website. Also, when you get the chance, hit that like and subscribe button. And I want to thank you all for those that have subscribed to my channel, as well as hit that like button. Even put some comments in there and tell me what you think. Also, join my email list as well. And I want to, again, thank you guys. And I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, because, you know, I've said before, when life happens, some things happen. And this, I want to say a prayer out for your family members, because things can happen. Make sure you check on them also. Me, I always check on my family. And, you know, make sure everyone's all right. No one's better than the other one out here. We are all human beings. At the same time, I did have in an episode, you know, stay away from the negativity, because I talked about 1 Corinthians 15:33. But no one should feel like they're better than anyone. On top of that, I'm going to talk about Pure Evil now. This book here, my favorite character is Dr. Wave. Those that know me know that already. At the same time, for those that don't know who Dr. Wave is, which most people don't, but for those that saw the stage play that I had, She's Not For You, and when my next play, Mother Love Says Prayer Changes Things, they'll see what happened with Dr. Wave. Also, that's going to lead into my novel, Pure Evil. So, I'm going to talk about some of the characters in Pure Evil. Once again, this is it. Here, you have Dawn Slayer, who's the one in the red right here, if you can see him. He's like the leader of Pure Evil. And then you have Livewire, that's him right here. And Livewire and Dawn Slayer, their situation, they were like brothers, but at the same time, Dawn Slayer felt that he needed to step down, and he wanted Livewire to be a leader to the team. As well as he felt that he wasn't treating his woman right. So he kind of like broke up with her. And next thing you know, told Livewire to date her. And that's what happened. And they had a child. And that's Gold Shocker. So I know in real life, sometimes guys will say, yo, you don't date your boys a girl and stuff, or ex and stuff. But Dawn knew that things weren't going well, and he wanted someone that he knew that would treat her even better than he did. Not that he was treating her bad, but on top of that, he just felt that she can do better than him. Because his focus was on straight pure evil, at the same time always training to get better, always studying, because he's a technology person. But anyway, again, I'll put the link in the description so you all can buy the novel. It's going to be on audiobook, even for those that wants to listen to it. I come out with that in 2024. But back to what I was saying. With success, you have to embrace it. Don't let setbacks stop you. Yes, you may be, I can say, disturbed at times, because that's what happens. Things can get stressful at times. But at the same time, long as you have Jehovah and God on your side, long as you pray about it, I've said it time and time again. Once you pray about it, you don't have to worry about it. Do not let negative people come in the way of your success. Be happy about the journey you're going on. At the same time, we have Christmas coming up. For those that do celebrate it. I know there are some religions that don't, but for those that do, embrace it. Because, again, we have a lot of things going on out here in this world that's a distraction. Spend time with your family. Do not be ashamed to say hello. Pick up the phone. Or these days, let me not even say pick up the phone, because these days people respond to texts. That's what I'm going to say. Even text them. It does not hurt to do that. It's 24 hours in a day. 1 minute out of 24 hours will not kill you just to say hi and tell a person that you love them. So back to Pure Evil now. My character, my favorite one, as I said before, in Dr. Wave, he's so determined and he's frustrated because of what happened to him and him losing his wife and kids. and he's ready to take that out on people. But he believes in what he believes in. You'll have to read the book to find out. But I'm going to say this. Once you believe in something, as I said before, and I'll say it again, once you pray about it, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Because the key to success, it starts with a vision. With you having that vision and you going for your dreams or what you believe in. So, again, I'm going to have a link in the description for you to buy the novel Pure Evil. It's in paperback and Kindle, and soon to be audiobook. And then I want to say, remember, success is different levels. I've said that before also. I don't want you ever to forget that. So this is your point. Also, I decided I'm going to read a small part of a chapter for you guys. Chapter 7, Shadow Shooter and Moonstabber. A shadow shooter. Life is about making mistakes and going about not making them again. I followed the board all the way to Clinton Avenue. I couldn't get a clear shot at her because she was flying so fast. Dr. Wave's #1 guy. Me and these other people were given these abilities, and I intend to use them well. I have the ability to create a brick, and that's what I called him. I could manipulate rock, stone, and the earth. My powers are growing every moment. I can even run fast, very fast, so fast most people never see when a bullet is coming. I plan on getting even with the government, as well as 3 crook cops. I believe in what Dr. Wave was trying to accomplish, as well as the whole Pure Evil. I never forgot a couple of years ago when Wave and I first met. We met at Half Court Bar in Brooklyn, and I was pissed off that night. I was released from the military, and while my military brother James Black and Charles Adams were getting their badges, I was discharged. And although I couldn't prove it, I know Sergeant Reed didn't like the fact that I was seeing his daughter. And when he found out I got her pregnant, that's when she got crazy. That's when shit really got crazy. My name's Kevin Moore, and I'm great at what I do in the military. It was no different. James Black was an okay range shooter. His specialty was hand-to-hand combat. I used to tell him that shit didn't work these days. Charles Adams was good, very good range shooter, but not great. The night I received those dismissal papers was the night my life changed. Me and Dr. Wave were both dismissed at what we were doing. That night, after I was feeling nice from drinking, Dr. Wave showed me Vanessa's father signing off my discharge papers. That's why I believe in what Dr. Wave and Pure Evil are trying to accomplish. I got even with Sergeant Reed. Whoa. So much for reminiscing. That flying bitch is coming right at me. But I'm going to show you guys what he did to Sergeant Reed. Whoa. So much for reminiscing. This flying bitch is coming right at me. Look who's getting ready to fight. I don't think so, sweetheart. Extended rock hand. Let go of me. Not until you calm down, sweetheart. You need to realize we're trying to help you. So long as you help us. She didn't even answer me. I didn't even see a worried look on her face. 5 minutes later, she was still trying to get out. No, are you ready to cooperate now? I said, growling at her. Oh, free at last, she shouted out as she broke my grip. Oh, no, you don't, sweetheart, I said as I started shooting at her. This woman is fully alert. She keeps dodging every shot I take at her. We'll continue this another time, she said as she flew off. I should send Brick after her, but she never catched her. She'll never catch her. That chick is fast in the air. I know Wave isn't going to be happy with this. But she'll have to understand these are some new players in the game. And Wave's got to understand that too. I'm going to call in night. Dr. Wave knows I'm good at what I do. He knows I'm good at handling my business. With these new powers, like New York City Slaughterhouse, the numbers game increase. But long as they don't get in our way, everything is fine. When I arrived home, Kansas was in my bed sleeping. Shit! Damn! I totally forgot I gave her my apartment key last week. I shook my head and started thinking about when Kansas and I met one another, back when I was fighting for my daughter. Kansas is a lawyer. We met in the court back when I was fighting for my daughter. I love my child very much. Kansas had made every effort to make sure I get my daughter back. When I found out Child Protective Service had taken my little princess from Veronica, I wanted to kill Veronica for being so careless. But Dr. Wave made a point. Killing Vanessa is not going to get me my little princess back. Besides, Jay said with God, all things can happen. As I entered my bedroom, I was ready to entertain Kansas, but Brick showed up. What the hell is it? I whispered. Shadow, do I have to remind you Dr. Wave is paying you well to pay for a lawyer so you can get your daughter? I mean, he is the boss. And don't you forget, I'm your boss. And Wave doesn't know I'm fucking the lawyer, nor is he my boss. Now be gone, I said, snapping my finger. Kansas turned around and opened her eyes, and I immediately got on top of her. Hey, beautiful, I said. Hey, baby. Who are you talking to? No one important. Just give me those lips. Kansas did just that. Our tongues immediately started wrestling with each other. I turned Kansas over, laying her on her stomach. She started doing tricks with her ass provocatively. I'm going to stop it right there because I don't want to give y'all too much info. But buy that book, Pure Evil, because when Cities Collide come out, I want you guys to know what's going on and why it's going on. Anyway, as I said before, hit that like and subscribe channel and put questions and answers in it. I like to hear your comments. Anyway, I'm out, everybody. God bless.